What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy. Welcome back to a brand new video. All I can say first of all is I'm sorry this video is very late. I have been very busy this week. I'm managing my first ever league game in Saturday football, and it's taken a lot of my time as well as normal work and every other thing I do. So at the moment I'm a bit struck for time. Next week they should be a couple of days earlier, and then a week after that, because I won't be doing it anymore because it's only a temporary thing. I should be back to full on normal, but I've had no time. I'm getting these done on a Friday morning because I just have nothing else. I've got to wake up early to do them, so hopefully both the review and preview get out. I might have time to do my team in the evening, but I very much doubt that. But let's get the review underway. I've not got much time, starting off with the goalkeepers. Four goalkeepers that perform the best are Lossell, Lloris, 2 L's, what can you say? Allison and Etheridge. Lossell on 9 points, Huddersfield. Yeah, let's not talk about that game against Cardiff. Let's not talk about that game. Cardiff again, another ball draw. Not looking good for Warnock. Still haven't scored. Lloris as well, 3-0 away from home, Old Trafford. Basically sacking Mourinho 3 games into the season. Good performance from Lloris. And also, about time he got a flipping clean sheet. Alisson as well on 6. I mean, what do we expect against Brighton at home? You know, they're not Man United, because it's away from home as well, they did, but oh well. It was a funny joke. It was a funny joke for me, at least. But Liverpool, we expected a clean sheet. And that's the 3rd clean sheet of the season for Liverpool. So if you banged up on those Liverpool defenders, maybe a Trent AA Robertson combo, you've got some decent points coming in. And Neil Etheridge, not for the long term, definitely a short term, because Cardiff won't continue with this. And if they do, they'll have 37 points. Because they won't stop drawing 0-0. They'll have no attacking returns, so he's probably the only player you want in the team, to be honest, but they aren't. So I'd say Etheridge, don't bother. He's already gone up in price. He's not worth it. And Lloris and Allison, they're 2 good options, 5.5. Lossell, 4.5 again with Huddersfield in that game. I wouldn't look too much into it. Just 2 teams that aren't in the best of form playing against each other. But Lloris, I think, is finally getting a clean sheet. Hopefully gets his season off and running. Moving on to the defenders, we've got Trippier, Alonso, Keane, Monreal, Maguire and Robertson. Trippier with a hiccup, 11 points, good attacking returns and a clean sheet. Need I say more really? If he keeps his first team spot, which is a big worry with the rotation, you've got Rose and Davis on one side and you've got Trippier and Aurier on the other side. They've been rotated definitely last season. I'd say if Trippier keeps his spot, he's definitely one to bring in, but for now he hasn't, so I'd stay well away. One that is definitely in the team is Marcos Alonso, who cannot seem to stop scoring goals and getting assists. 1 goal and 4 assists this season. It's a phenomenal start, double figures in each game week, 11 again this week, same as game week 1. For me, Marcos Alonso is perfect in terms of FPL since I've brought him in. And I think you definitely should be looking at bringing him in too. And you also got Michael Keane. I wouldn't bring him in because of the horrific injury he's had. Could see him out for a while. But if he comes back into the team, I think Everton will be shored up more to the tactics. Marco Silva, if he gets back into the first team when he comes back, who knows? I think he could be a really, really good signing at just £5 million. He'll go down in price now. Remember that. Monreal as well at 5.5. Arsenal don't really have too much in terms of strength at left back. Got Monreal and got Kolasinac, but if Monreal keeps his spot ahead of Kolasinac, he keeps on running forward. Maybe not the clean sheets, but the attacking returns will definitely come, as he showed in the game against West Ham. And you also got Maguire there with a long shot, so 5.5, sort of paying dividends, but I stayed away from that just because he's 5.5. And also Robertson, get a lot more bonus points than Trent Alexander-Arnold. 3 clean sheets out of 3. If Liverpool keep these fixtures coming, I think Robertson keeps those clean sheet points coming. Moving on to midfield, you just had 1 player in double points. That was, of course, Lucas. And you had Seri and Gray on 9. And you had 3 on 8 with Hazard, Pereira and Salah. Yeah, Salah. Lucas at 15 points. He had a phenomenal game against Manchester United. Manchester United fans loved him so much, started taking pictures of him. Not a good sign, really. Not a good sign. But is he nailed on? Potentially yes, potentially not. That performance will help him for the next couple of game weeks, so I think if you want to take a risk on him, go for it. Why not? You've got Seri and Gray on 9, 5.4 and 5.5 respectively. Seri is looking all of a sudden, if Fulham keep that sort of goal scoring at 4-2 against Burnley, you're looking at a decent price, 5.4 for Jean-Marc Seri. Tab all the big clubs, but signed by Fulham. Surely that says something about the sort of player he can be. You also got Gray there. Is he a long-term replacement? 1 game week down in terms of free when you look at his big scores. Give him a bit more time, and we'll see if he's a long-term prospect. You also got Hazard at 10.6. Every time he's played, including the times he's come on for the last 20 minutes in the first 2 game weeks, he's got attacking returns. Another game, another goal, just a penalty, but some bonus points as well. Salah is an incredibly good looking prospect. You also got Pereira, who scored again, to be fair. Scored some attacking returns again. Did not see that coming. I thought he'd have about 5 or 6 game weeks doing nothing and then come back, but maybe new year, new season, new him. Who knows? Who knows? You also got Salah. He's in there sniffing around every single game. He's going to be getting those goals. I did say not as many this year, but for now he looks good. So I'm eating my hat at the moment. But he looks good. 13 million is expensive, but if he keeps on getting those attacking returns week in, week out, it's 13 million well spent. Finally, we've got the attackers. We've got Mitrovic, Kane, King, Vietto and Wilson. Mitrovic at 6.6, 16 points, having a very, very good start to the season. Alexander Mitrovic, one of my favourite players when he joined Newcastle, so the fact he's big, he's brash, he's a proper old school number 9, and he gets a few red cards. We haven't seen the red cards yet. Maybe we won't see him at all. Hopefully, for your owners, we won't see him at all. But Mitrovic is a goal scorer. He's scoring goals. And Fulham, with him up front, are looking good. You also got Kane in there for Spurs. Another goal in August, an assist in August. He's looking good in August. Finally, that curse has gone. But it's September next time, so he can score more than 1. So that'll be the next thing. He hasn't scored more than 2 in 1 game in August. It'll be a hat-trick, and who knows. But for now, he has scored. Going into September, he doesn't need to worry any more whatsoever. Then you've got King for Bournemouth. You've got Vietto for Fulham, and you got Wilson for Bournemouth. So double up on Fulham and Bournemouth. I wanted to address that. Vietto because he may be 5.5. He may have got some attacking returns this week, but I don't think he's going to be nailed on. Mitrovic is the only one that's nailed on. He is a striker, potentially be pushed out wide or in behind, so he wouldn't be in a iconic number 9 sort of position. So be wary of that. King and Wilson both playing. King, I think, could play out alongside, could play in below. Wilson is more of a target, because I think King scored the penalty. Wilson, I think, is having a good season so far. If Wilson is injury-free, he's good. Let me say that. If he's injury-free, he's good. But overall, you're looking at Mitrovic, Kane and Wilson. I think in those 3 could be a good attacking lineup for the entire season. So, yeah, you could replace your whole front 3 and get those 3 in. I would say it looks quite good if that's the case. And that happens to be that for this video. Hope you've enjoyed. And do like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think of all the best performers? Have you brought anyone in? And what do you think about Salah? 13 million, all attacking returns. Is he looking good so far? Potentially not as good last season. Potentially looking to be on course or better than last season. Let me know all that in the comments down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.